All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Mafia Memoirs. This is Jody and Rod Pusey of Zemware, and we have a special guest for you all the way from Anchorage, Alaska. That's why Rod looks like a Canadian.
It's Arctic tundra here. It's snowing this morning, so I figured it was fitting.
I love it. I think it's great. All right, let's see if we can add Ryan this time.
Camera.
Hit add. And let me hit him. All right, I'm hitting add, and he is not going. Hold on one sec. He and I totally tested this yesterday, too. Man, what are you doing, you dumb thing? All right, Brian, see if you can request. Wants to be in your video. Yes. Approve. All right, let's see. He's approved.
Says adding.
Hold on one sec. All right, is he adding? Is he connecting?
There he is.
And drum roll.
How's it going, dude?
What's going on?
Oh, man, hold on. I'm dropping you. That's what's going on. So, there you go, man. How are you today?
Not too bad. How you doing?
We are doing really good, man, other than juggling with Facebook Live stuff that just does not want to cooperate some days. It is live, so.
I like your hat, Rod.
You like that? That's the Arctic tundra. You know, it's snowing here today, and it was funny because one of the things that we want to talk about today is weather conditions and what you guys deal with and what we deal with. And yesterday, my daughter and I were driving into school and literally heard the typical avalanche warnings, which some people that are watching this are going to go, a what? And,
Yeah, no, our friends in Hawaii have tidal waves, and we have avalanche warnings. So, either way, you're surfing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surfing snow
Definitely.
Or surfing water, right? So
yeah.
So how are things in
awesome.
Alaska, man? The last month or two, you've had quite the roll, man.
It's been a rocking and a rolling up here ever since that big earthquake on November 30th. It just seems like every day we're just getting aftershocks after aftershocks. They've kind of settled down a little bit, but every once in a while you get a good jolt.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing? Are you getting back to normal? Is the community doing well, or is your business getting back to normal?
Things are still kind of up and down. As far as community wise, everything's starting to come around. A lot of businesses are starting to open up. Myself, business is still kind of slow. I'm in my slow season right now. It's winter up here, so a lot of people don't want anything done. I've been pushing the flu shot and for your vehicle and stuff like that, but people just don't want anything done until summer usually.
Yeah. So in the winter, what are the types of services that they're usually going after?
Interior services, because they don't really want their exterior done because it's gonna get dirty as soon as they leave here. Especially if right now we've been having kind of a warm winter. It's like breakup all the time, and then we go through a cold snap. But mostly just interior work, which is what I love to do the most. Honestly, is just interiors.
Really? Because I've seen some of your exterior work from your photos and videos, and you do some excellent exterior work as well.
Yeah, my pride and my love is interior. People think I'm sick in the head, but that's what I love the most.
So did your wife work with you on the cars, or is it just you?
Just me, but if I get one that's just really, really bad, she'll come out and help, but generally just me.
Yeah, that's good. So tell us a little bit about your business, man. How'd you get started? You're up in the middle of nowhere. I think a lot of people think of Alaska as moose and mountains. So are there actually people other than you and Eskimos?
Yeah, I'm about 20 miles outside of Anchorage. It's in a town called Chugiak, which is detached off of another town called Eagle River, but they're kind of like within minutes of each other. How I started my business, I was a contractor for the Army, and one day I went to work and they said, "We no longer need you." And I was just like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yep, your services are no longer needed." So I started detailing for fun, just to kind of keep, some money coming in, and someone on the base kind of spread my name around, and the next thing you know, I got my phone just starts ringing from regular people I don't know.
Wow.
And so I got fully licensed and insured, and it just took off. And I've been at it for 7 years now.
What, do you still do a lot of work with the military guys?
Not too much, really. A lot of my regular military customers have moved, so that kind of hurt.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I'll get one that's behind a PCS out of Alaska and needs their vehicle detailed. But generally, not too many. A lot of them go to the detailers on base.
Okay.
That's good.
So how far are you from Alex?
I'm about driving normal speeds about 5.5, 6 hours. If you're doing Alex Dublin speeds, you're doing
4
like
hours.
3.5
Yeah,
hours.
3.5.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure that you were a safe distance away from him, is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm plenty of ways away from that kid.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, with him being there, do you guys talk a lot? Because I know you're dealing with the same weather conditions and the same, chemicals and salts or whatever you use on the roads. And
Yeah, we talk quite often. He's my mentor for the Detail Mafia.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
if I need
Well, this makes
anything
sense.
yeah. So if I ever need anything or anything like that, I can just call him to pick his brain about what I'm dealing with. But yeah, it does help having him up there because we dealing with the same climate.
Yeah, exactly.
So one of the things that I've been thinking a lot about is we're, evolving Mafia Memoirs is really looking for some of those things that really have made a key difference in people's business. So, as you look at the past 7 years of your growth and you're attacking the market, what are some of the key things that you've done to really up your game, both as a detailing professional, but also as a business owner?
Going to training with Rennie and Diane was huge.
Yeah.
That was a massive turning point for me. It was either continue what I'm doing or go get trained by someone more professional than I am and really take my skills to the next level. I never didn't know how to do paint corrections or ceramic coatings or anything of that nature, and just going to training really took me to another level.
So how are you taking that training and now marketing it?
I do post, about, who I've been trained by, the skills I've been given, my certificates I earned. Going to being in the select detail of the Air Force One detailing team is, that's a huge honor, and not any detailer can do that.
Right. So, being an interior guy that likes interiors, did Diane do most of the training when you were doing the interiors?
Diane pretty much whipped me into shape.
Yeah,
There's no question about that, because I used to hate doing interiors. I absolutely hated them. You could ask my wife, and I only like doing exteriors. Now it's the other way around.
Right.
Give me a hammered interior and let me go at it.
Yeah, and I asked that not as a joke, but because Diane is very good at that, and people, we talk a lot about that on the memoirs. We talked about how it's a male-dominated industry and everything, but really, when you're going to, when you're dealing with that with Rennie and Diane, you're dealing with some very, very strong skill sets that not a lot of the women in the world can say that they have, and she definitely has.
Yeah.
And Diana Balboa as well, that was at Air Force
Yeah.
One with us. And even I don't know, I'm not sure about the other daughter of Rennie's, but at least two of Rennie's daughters are very good at detailing as well. So
that's what I've been told, that they can run circles around most males.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure.
So what are your plans for the new year? I mean, we're February 6th, and I know you've had a shaky start due to things out of your control, but you should be, things are, as you said, getting back to normal a bit, and you should be heading into a stronger season. All right, do you have any plans to really grow your business this year?
My plan is to offer more coatings, hopefully, really push what I'm good at, and that's interiors. I'm really going to push. That's what I want to do. If I could do 3 interiors a day, 5 days a week, I'll be completely happy. I really want to push interiors.
That's awesome.
That's what's going to help grow me.
So do you do, based on, and I know another one of your personal loves is fishing.
I was going to say fishing.
So do you do a lot of boats up there? Or are there a lot of people that want their boats done? Or
No, I don't actually do. I do my personal boat, which is a project in itself. But no, not generally. I don't. I just don't have the. I don't have the area to do it. So I've gone and looked at a couple boats for people to want, but they just don't want to pay to have it done. They
Yeah.
want it done cheap, and that the boats detailing boats is not cheap.
No,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not. So, and it's a different animal as well. It's a lot of gel coating.
Yeah,
You know, if you're dealing with like fiberglass or aluminum, it's a lot different than dealing with a car that's made out of steel.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So speaking of fishing,
Yeah,
I mean, you look at your Facebook and it's either fishing, your wife, detailing, and fishing.
that's that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I live here. If you don't know me by now, it's I eat and sleep fishing during the summer. There's no other. Either if I'm not here at the working, I'm on my boat, and good luck trying to get a hold of me.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I get your post, I call it Fish Book. I don't call it Facebook. So.
Yep, I'm ready to go fishing. I need to get on that boat and get on my happy place. That's what I call it.
Yeah, you, me, and boats, man. They're definitely my happy place as well. I mean, I can spend all day on a boat. So, oh yeah, Brian says,
Just
and bowling.
Yeah, exactly.
And bowling, can't
Exactly.
forget bowling. That's my ball. He's my ball driller.
Yeah, you
From
can't
Rev It Up.
combine those two.
Rev It Up.
Fishing and bowling, it would be it's a short trip. 'Cause-
So yeah, you in fact, speaking of bowling, you've talked a lot about learning how to bowl again. What's that all about?
Yeah, I've been kind of been tweaking some things and finding out and haven't been doing some things right. So it's kind of like reteaching myself.
That's fun. So yeah, I think
It is.
and Rod and I know Rennie does a lot of this. He's like, look, why are you working? Why are you building a business? Are you just working to work, or are you working to build a lifestyle? And I think when I look at you and your wife and what you're doing in Alaska, yeah, the winters may be tough, but boy, summer looks like paradise for you.
It is summer. That's the reason I live here. Winters are miserable. I've been here for 22 years and they never change. I live here for the summer, but every once in a while we'll get a summer that just all it does is rain. So it's like we keep telling us, oh, it's gonna be better next year. Oh, it's gonna be better the fall. But summers are paradise up here. If you come up here for a summer, you'll never leave.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's that's
So what are your goals again for 2019? Not necessarily just the business, but you personally. And I mean, I know you're a very open person.
yeah.
And that's okay. I think that's very cathartic for people to put their stuff out there. So what are your goals
Yeah.
personally and
Personally, I'd like to lose a lot of weight. I'm one to admit I'm extremely overweight. I've been having some issues. I don't really want to discuss that,
Sure.
but that's I've got some things I need to adjust, take care of. I want to better my marriage. That's a big thing. My marriage. Overall, be a better person to the community and my friends and family, and really change, be better than I am now.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Along those lines, I know you and Rod worked really close together at Air Force One.
Yes, we did.
There's a lot of laughter.
Right up here, like close.
Yeah.
There may or may not have been a couple of hugs. I'm just saying.
They're
Throwing it out
they're throwing it out there.
Hey, what happened?
And what's funny is I
you
thought
guys and Air Force One on the other side between you guys. So
I thought he was part of the mafia. I literally thought he was part of the mafia
that was the whole idea.
until I was like, this is insane.
that's a shout out because that's a kudos to Rod. I think everybody knew I wasn't an official Mafia member, because when I'm holding the polisher upside down going, where's the trigger? First Rod gets up there, oh yeah, let me show you this technique. Yeah, just use your hand. I'm like, dude, whatever, go hang with Ryan. So,
Yeah, that's right. Squad 2.
the squad
That's
too.
right.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. That was the first time we've met you. And it's been a lot of fun to kind of build the friendship and the business relationship with you. And I guess that was your first year at Air Force One, right?
Yep, it was my first year going.
So what were the things that most impacted you about that experience at Air Force One?
First was being able to touch Air Force One. That's I mean, I come from a military background. All my both my parents were in the military. Um, so that was huge for me, I think, being able to touch a piece of history. Um, and the camaraderie, talking to all the detailers. That I mean, that's you just don't being able to meet everyone from the Mafia and really building friendships with those people
That's awesome.
and and learning how to run a polishing aluminum. That I mean, that's no joke.
Yeah, that's a pain I will never forget. So.
Yeah, you guys in the B-29, man.
That's
So
right.
Oh man, my neck. I still every time I talk about it, my back starts to hurt a little bit.
those pain memories, man.
Absolutely. But I think that's one of those things that that is. I mean, we're joking about it, but those kind of memories will never go away, and that is for a
No.
lot of people, it's a once in a lifetime, and the small percentage of humans that have ever gotten to do that. It was like I was
Yeah.
explaining to my kids. I was like, hey, because they never, generally, my children don't ever see what I do. I mean, they don't come to the
Yeah.
office and hang out and write software. So
Neither do you.
neither do I. For me, when we go back to Seattle, and we're in Seattle probably 2 or 3 times a year, we can go to the museum there and look at that stuff and say, hey, I did that. We were there. We did that. And so I think that's a big thing for everyone. And just like you said, the historical aspect of that, being in the same room.
Yeah.
And everybody has a different area that they impact. I really liked when we went on the tour, and different people are impacted by different things. People that were in the military that saw equipment that they had worked on, or for me, it was when we were in the Vietnam era, because I had an uncle that died in Vietnam. And so when I was around those, it was just a real, like a hallowed area to be around that.
Yeah.
The World War II stuff. My grandfather was in World War II. And so it means something to you differently to everybody. And I think that's the big thing is, being able to be on that, be in that area and be part of that it was phenomenal. So.
Yeah, and I agree. I definitely agree. It was eye-opening for me. I honestly never thought I'd be able to go to something like that, and to be able to go to it for my first time as a rookie. That was, that was awesome.
That's great.
And I really appreciate Diane and and Rennie and the other members of the Mafia that invited me to go.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, and I know you had one other big event, and that was you and your wife took the time to go down to SEMA. And so let's talk about your experience at SEMA a little bit, and maybe not just your experience, but also what you drew from it, and maybe why other detailers should take the time to go there.
So SEMA, so this will be my third trip. So SEMA is a big event. I encourage everyone to go to it. It's a big trade show. As a detailer, you get to learn what's coming to the market, get to see the newest and greatest tools from Flex to Rupes, Tornador. I mean, you get hands-on. You don't have to worry. You can go see for yourself. Personally, for myself, building friendships with you guys from PNS, all our sponsors from AFO. You get to meet in person and thank them for being a sponsor. And it's an overall great event. There's many after parties to go to. Glass Parency. I mean, for those who went, I mean,
over the top.
Over the top. Yeah, over the top.
Yeah, I mean, Tony and them threw one heck of a party. It's an overall SEMA. I've gone. It's like my third year, I believe and I used my first year. I was like celebrity hunting. It was a cool. I mean, I've never been Alaska. You don't get celebrities,
Right?
So each year, now it's like, okay, I focus on what my industry is, which is detailing, and I focus on what products are coming out, what I want to look at, and what I want to really grasp.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Good.
That's awesome. So we, you know what? It's been an amazing journey with you in 2018, and look forward to continuing to build our relationship in 2019.
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking the time to visit with us. Really, how, I'm really impressed with your story, your tenacity, especially over the last 8 weeks. Shout out, and we got to give you a little mad love because you lost your favorite little dog, and so hopefully you'll get a new companion there soon. But how do
Hopefully.
people, if they're in Alaska, how do they, in your area, how do they get hold of you? And because you obviously have mad skills on interiors, so we need to get you some guys coming your way.
So I have a Facebook page. It's True North Auto Detailing LLC. I can be reached at 907-854-0403. I have a web page. It's www.truenorthautodetailing.com. And then I have Instagram. It's true_north_auto detailing. And that's on Instagram.
That's great, awesome. Man. Well, we really do appreciate you. Appreciate you taking the time. Please give mad love to your beautiful wife. And
I will.
We appreciate you joining us and, helping us explore the detailing industry and, hopefully giving some advice to other detailers in the industry. So
go to training.
Go to training.
Go to training.
If you haven't been trained by Rennie or Diane, go to detailingsuccess.com and sign up. It's the best investment you will ever do for your business and yourself.
Yeah. That's good. Well, thank you, man. You have a fantastic day.
You're welcome.
If you need anything from us, give us a shout. So
will do. Hopefully I'll see you guys at AFO.
Oh yeah, we'll be there. We're going to be one of the key sponsors again. We can't miss it. So
sweet. Well, hopefully I get invited.
I hope you do too. See ya.
All right.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.